There is an educational revolution going on. It's about the head and the heart going to school together and raising great young people who will become standards wherever they go. It's all happening at Rhema University, Nigeria, licensed by National Universities Commission since 2009. From the lecturers through the lecture halls, hostels, libraries, laboratories, and the general environment. Our fees are very affordable. You can afford quality university education with our payment plan in Rhema University. Our takeoff campus is at Abawere Road, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Our courses are accredited. Don't say you went to school. Be sure you really went to school. For more information, call 080-7684-6648 or visit our website www.rhemauniversity.edu.ng. We are waiting to hear from you.
Every year, millions of Nigerian youth take entrance examinations for admission into tertiary institutions. A great number of them end up not getting admitted even though they performed reasonably well in the examinations, and this gives rise to a high level of frustration among young people. The rank of those seeking for university admission increases every year. Many of them, after sitting severally for the joint matriculation examination without success, resort to one vice or the other, and the society is worse for it. Criminal activities like armed robbery, drug peddling and consumption, prostitution, kidnapping, thuggery, and ritual murder have become the lot of these young men and women. Research has shown that the existing universities are not enough to cater for the number of people seeking university admission. There arose, therefore, a need for more universities, especially in the southeast of Nigeria, where a great number of young people are desirous of higher education.
It is quite obvious that the number of admission seekers we have in Nigeria, in other words, students who seek admission in our tertiary institutions, particularly university, the existing or available universities have not been able to absorb or to take admission seekers. In the past, when we had only federal universities in Nigeria, at a point, government now saw the need to allow state universities to come up because of the existing gap in admission. At the end of the day, state universities were allowed to exist. The same problem continued. In 1999, to be precise, federal government now allowed private university to come on board to close the gap.
The need was not just for more institutions, but ones that will address the issues of moral depth, standard of education, infrastructure, and create an environment suitable for learning. It was for these reasons that Living Word Ministries International came into the scene. They came to halt the devastating and downward slide in our educational system. The vision is to create a synergy between the head and the heart. It's this vision that gave birth to Rhema University.
I was so bothered that in this part of Nigeria, there are only few universities. Right now, the door for private university have been opened, and many parts of this country are taking advantage of it. I said to myself, apart from preaching the gospel, the man has to be educated in the mind and also in the spirit. And with this, there will be a great advantage and advancement for the people of Southeast.
Rhema University is a faith-based institution licensed by the National Universities Commission on November 3, 2009. The vision of Rhema University is to run a university of excellence where theory will be complemented with practical skills through entrepreneurship studies. Our vision in Rhema University is to produce leaders who will be able to combine professional exploits with high integrity to meet up with the current developmental challenges and inculcate in the students not just professional ethics, but profound integrity.
We emphasize academic excellence, we emphasize entrepreneurial skills, and we also emphasize integrity with the fear of God, because we believe that even if you turn out students who come out with first class and they don't have integrity, they will only be giving problems to the nation instead of being useful to the nation.
In 2008, I was being interviewed by Nigeria University Commission what kind of university I am building. I simply told them that every university is geared towards training the head, and their disadvantage is at the end of the day, the educated man becomes an educated thief. But if the head is trained and also the spirit, the heart is transformed, somebody will come out a perfect person. This is a vision. It's not a business. It's a transformation and it's a revolution.
Rhema University is currently operating from its takeoff site in Aba. Its first batch of students were admitted in the 2010-2011 session. It was a humble beginning, but like the mustard seed planted on the sand of time, it has started to blossom. In Rhema University, we have created an enabling environment suitable for learning. Our environment is cult-free, drug-free, and free of sexual harassment. And many young dreams have come through, having been called forth as gold.
As a Christian university, we ensure that there is discipline, both with our students and with staff. And so, a question of sexual harassment, cultism, we don't have in this university. And we continue to drum it into the ears of all our students and of all our staff, so that there is that discipline and they know that they have to go with our standard in this university.
One area of strength in this institution is infrastructural development and provision. Nothing is spared to make sure that the students get the best. Our laboratories, studios, hostels, classrooms, libraries, and indeed smart class are in a class yet to be attained by many universities, private and public.
Our laboratories are first class, if I may say that. They are well-equipped laboratories which we have for all our programs. The science laboratories, the computer science laboratories, the econometric laboratories, all are fully equipped. And we also have a smart class, which is very well equipped and which can be used to teach very many courses. For anatomy, we have plastinated bodies which we brought in from Germany, and these are the latest in the teaching of anatomy in Nigeria, or all over the world in fact. And we continue to emphasize that our facilities must be first class so that the students will be well taught.
It's a university that focuses on connecting the head and heart, not just educating, but equipping you with skills that will help you perform better in any career path that you choose. For that, we have different facilities that help you. For instance, any course that you are into, we have facilities that can help you get a more practicable knowledge on anything that it is you come to learn.
There is an educational revolution going on. It's about the head and the heart going to school together and raising great young people who will become standards wherever they go. It's all happening at Rhema University, Nigeria, licensed by National Universities Commission since 2009. From the lecturers through the lecture halls, hostels, libraries, laboratories, and the general environment. Our fees are very affordable. You can afford quality university education with our payment plan in Rhema University. Our take-off campus is at Abawere Road, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Our courses are accredited. Don't say you went to school. Be sure you really went to school. For more information, call 080-7684-6648 or visit our website www.remauniversity.edu.ng. We are waiting to hear from you.
In Rhema University, we are proud to say that our lecturers are disciplined and have very high moral standards, unlike what is obtainable in other places. We have lecturers who are modeling their lives to the glory of God. There is no selling of handouts or passing of assignment with money.
In this university, there is no sale of handouts. In fact, Senate has passed a law that if you have whatever you call handouts for students, that handout should be given to the head student of the class, and that head student of the class will photocopy the materials so that what each student is paying for is just the cost of photocopying that material, and not a situation where you bring in something and say it's a handout and then you say each person must pay 1,000 or 2,000 for such handout. So that is not allowed in this university.
There is this lecturer-student relationship, cordial, like I said. You want to know what the students are doing. You want to know how seriously they are taking their studies. And if anybody, for us, we look at them as our children. We should put them, where they should be. We're not looking at them as people who know it, because if they knew it, they wouldn't have come to the university.
The relationship between the management and the students are quite okay. At least we can relate to our lecturers. We don't have to get afraid of anybody, and there's nothing like extortion and stuff like that. We just have this mutual relationship with our management. Spiritually, I would say 100%, because I'm now a changed person. Yeah, before I came into Rhema University, I was not really, really strong being a Christian, but now I can say 100% that I'm now a Christian, fully.
I would say it's good. I'll give it a 10 over 10. Yes, I have a relationship with my lecturers. When I have a problem, I get to meet them, I talk to them, and my lecturers also give me extra attention. Not just me, it's also open to every other student as well.
Well, for the fact that the 4 years course here is 4 years and not having any strike or anything, and the lecturers are actually very serious with their jobs. They actually even call sometimes to make sure you actually doing what you're meant to do. So the lecturers are devoted to their duties. Some of them even have to send Gmails to us to make sure that we actually get even the extracurricular activities.
My daughter, Nneka Dike, was the first female student of this university. As at the time I brought her here, she had admission to study chemistry. I told her to change and come over here. I love the experience so far. She was here after first year. The second year, the younger sister joined us. The younger sister, Chidera, studied biochemistry. So Nneka, within the 4 years, did so well and made a second-class upper division. Immediately she completed her studies, I sent her to Cyprus University of Technology, where she spent 1 year and obtained a master's degree in environmental health. One advantage I had was this. Her very good friend who gained admission with her at the same time graduated the very year she came back with her master's degree. And all of them did youth service at the same time.
In Rhema University, we run the following programs. Center for Continuing Education, where we have Mature Students Program for mature working candidates. HND Conversion Program, 2 years program for HND holders. BSc Banking and Finance, ACIB Linkage Program. IJMB, Interim Joint Matriculation Board Examination, is a 1-year intensive A-level examination that grants successful candidates 200-level placement in many universities in Nigeria.
So the beautiful thing about IJMB is that the certificates can be used over and over. Again, when you gain admission with IJMB, it can take you to 200 level instead of 100 level. And again also, the subjects that you do in IJMB are subjects that you're already familiar with. So students are not into the hassles of maybe taking a 30 credit unit as it obtains in Nigerian University for 100 level students. So you can see the burden of that 30 credit unit or more is taken away from somebody that goes through the IJMB program.
Degree programs offered by the university includes College of Basic and Applied Sciences, BSc Applied Biology, Microbiology, Biochemistry, Chemistry, Pure and Industrial, and Computer Science. College of Management and Social Sciences, BSc Accounting, Banking and Finance, Marketing, Economics, Mass Communication, Political Science, and Public Administration. All our courses are accredited by the National University Commission, and we have the following programs mounted recently under the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences: BSc Human Anatomy, Human Physiology, BMLS Medical Laboratory Sciences, and BNSC Nursing. We have started admitting students in these courses.
The university is fully approved by the National Universities Commission and by the Federal Government of Nigeria. And all our courses that are due for accreditation are fully accredited. Not interim accreditation, not denied accreditation. They are fully accredited. The only courses that are not yet accredited are courses that are not yet due for accreditation. Those are the courses that have just been approved for the university in the basic medical sciences. Otherwise, all our courses are fully accredited.
Rhema University ranks very high when it comes to infrastructure. Many professionals who have had anything to do with the institution have been stunned with what they met on ground. From the professional bodies, accreditation team from National Universities Commission, Nursing Council of Nigeria, the banking industry, Human Rights Commission, and individuals, the story has been the same.
And make sure that every course is powerfully equipped. The environment is wonderful. The hostels are built in chalets. Children don't have to live like animals to go to school. If you come to Rhema University and enter the campus, you don't need a prophet to tell you that this place is homely enough for any child to study. I love the best, and I have come to give my people the best. Come to Rhema University. You don't need to spend money to travel abroad. You'll be satisfied.
A man with an experience is not at the mercy of the man with an argument. We have our young men and women doing excellently well in and out of Rhema University.
This school has impacted me both academically and spiritually. I must say my spiritual life is on the fleek. It's beautiful, thank God. And I'll also say my academics, I'm really thankful to God for it.
My name is Usman Abdusamad Olawale. I'm from Kogi State, and I graduated with a first class in computer science from Rhema University. Shortly after my graduation, precisely in 2016, I commenced my National Youth Service Corps. I served in Abuja at the National Information Technology Development Agency, an agency responsible for regulating information technology in Nigeria. And presently, I am a graduate intern with ExxonMobil in the Public and Government Affairs Department. Rhema University is a place where you're groomed to be properly focused, spiritually alive, morally upright, intellectually sound, and enterprisingly minded. And I'm proud to say that by virtue of being a product and brand ambassador of this great citadel of learning, I possess all these qualities, which has helped me, giving me the leverage, the platform, and pedestal to launch into the world at large, surmount challenges, and achieve true success.
My name is Favor Ayaun. I'm the initiator, founder, and executive director of Favors Open Arms Foundation. Favors Open Arms Foundation is an NGO, non-governmental organization for the underprivileged and the not privileged at all. So we have been carrying out projects to see how we can make our country a better place by reaching out to the poor, starting from the grassroots. I graduated from Rhema University in 2017. And I can say that Rhema University is the main reason I have the NGO today. Because living in this environment, I had to discover how to be with people, take care of people, know what is bothering people and how I can help them. So when I left this place, it was really easy for me to go higher by registering the NGO with Corporate Affairs Commission. So I'm really happy to be here today. It's a day of Thanksgiving and I can never stop giving my testimony. I'm proud to be an ex-student of Rhema University, and I pray that Rhema University keeps going and producing more and more great students and even greater students than I am today.
My name is Usman Sadiq Oladimeji and I'm from Kogi State. I'm proud to have passed through Rhema University. I graduated in the year 2018. I studied chemistry and I graduated with a first-class degree. I'm currently serving with the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources at Abuja. While I was at Rhema University, I inculcated a lot of good ethics and habits, which is helping me at where I am currently. I'm able to hold my head above the sea level and stand tall wherever I find myself, courtesy of Rhema University.
The vision of a university that will train, nurture, and equip men and women under the fear of God for excellence in all areas of life is already speaking to the glory of God.
We want to have students who will go out and serve society with the fear of God. So students who are disciplined, because where there is no discipline, of course, you find that there is chaos. And so we would like to have our students, not just that they are academically qualified, but they have integrity in all that they do, so that society will be better for it.
We are building foundation of many generations. We are restoring the bridge. We are doing something for everlasting value. We are building a kingdom for God. My joy is the product, the transformation of my people. It is not only when I vie to become the president of Nigeria or get into any area of politics that I can make an impact. I feel we can make an impact through the education of our people. A whole number of missionary graduates, students from missionary schools in those days can always refer to the schools that transformed them and gave them a sense of direction in life. I would like in future that before you know it, Rhema University has transformed Aba, transformed Abia State, transformed Southeast, transformed this entire Nigeria. And this city will become the brother to China it has always been.
There is an educational revolution going on. It's about the head and the heart going to school together and raising great young people who will become standards wherever they go. It's all happening at Rhema University, Nigeria, licensed by National Universities Commission since 2009. From the lecturers through the lecture halls, hostels, libraries, laboratories, and the general environment. Our fees are very affordable. You can afford quality university education with our payment plan in Rhema University. Our take-off campus is at Abawere Road, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Our courses are accredited. Don't say you went to school. Be sure you really went to school. For more information, call 080-7684-6648 or visit our website www.rhemauniversity.edu.ng. We are waiting to hear from you.